I was just texting them.
Hello.
I was just messaging everyone, letting y'all know
So
that
sorry we're
the
late.
mic was messing up, but we got it.
It's all fixed now. How is everyone doing tonight? Hopefully everybody had a wonderful 4th of July and celebrating the Independence Day. Still hear the fireworks going on, so yeah, we did a lot of work outside today. I mean, we got super red. Did a lot of
There's a bunch of members.
well, thank you, Sherman. Yeah,
members on here.
I know some of y'all knew we was coming. Just today was really late. We was actually down the road at Marie and Williams, and we went down there and cooked some fish. And right now, that's all I can eat, really, without going in severe pain.
Yeah.
We went to a 4th of July at my family's last night.
And he had some chili dogs that didn't go well.
Yeah, I know I can't eat the chili dogs anymore. That was miserable. So fish is about the only thing that I can actually have without it tearing my side up. So I'm going to contact the doctor in the morning and, beg and plead with them. We got to do something. And yes, congratulations, Stephanie hit 10,000 subscribers.
I sure
Thanks
did.
to you guys. Thanks to each and every one of y'all. That was amazing. And got it screenshotted. So we know definitely on this date, on 4th of July, she's hit 10,000 subs.
That's how I can remember it. That's what I planned it just like that. Yes, happy 4th of July.
Hello,
Dean says, "Where's your sound?" Fast forward to the. Well, you can't hear me, but yeah.
Hopefully, y'all hear us now. Yeah, at first there wasn't no sound, but we got it all fixed now. Yes, Melissa, thank you so much for hopping on here. My goodness, so many people has joined tonight. That is amazing. We're very thankful for all the love and support y'all show our family. It's awesome. But while we're on here real quick, we still need 2 states.
Yep. Well, we wrote it down somewhere.
North Dakota.
And was it Wyoming? No. It was over here. North Carolina.
North Dakota and North Carolina. Is anybody from North Dakota or North Carolina?
Oh, these fell off. No, we have one. Yeah, I can fill the holes.
Okay.
Because North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, we know for sure we have one for Georgia.
Well, they didn't fall off. I guarantee you the kiddos took them off.
Yeah, they might have took them off. Because I remember these were done.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll deal with that here in just a little bit. I didn't realize they took that. Will you start that coffee, Ben?
You said you had water?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been drinking tons of water. Yes. So, we today we have been playing with the puppies so much today. Those little guys are absolutely amazing. We got them all collars today, and somebody said
that hasn't gone out yet, though.
No, it hasn't come out yet, but we got them collars today, and Steph's going to be putting them on the dogs, and it's going to be awesome. And yes, we do plan on keeping one boy. Yep. We're planning on keeping one boy. That's the plan. Harley should be hopefully in the next couple weeks. She's going to be getting fixed, so she can't have no puppies. And then the puppies are going in for their shots as well. So we got a busy week with the animals coming up. So it just takes time, and it's been crazy. But we did it. We had a wonderful time. We did our 4th of July down. We got together with our neighbors, Marie, with Random Okie Farms, and Robin with Phoenix Farm. We got together and we popped fireworks, and We did. We actually went live on our morning channel just to kind of let y'all be a part of it. So I thought it was pretty cool. Beverly said, I know your pain. Oh man, my goodness. I am just so, it's miserable. There's just no way I can wait a month and a half like this. It's crazy. Happy 4th from Pennsylvania, from San Francisco. Thank you so much for commenting, and love you guys. Best fam ever. Well, thank you. We greatly appreciate it. We really enjoy visiting with y'all because it's just about, and I knew it. We started cooking fish late, and because we worked real late, and I was like, oh man, I was wanting to get started at 10 o'clock, and it didn't happen. So, but we still made it. That's all that matters. I never keep boy puppies. Males in all breeds fight. Yeah, we're going to keep one. Just because I don't want another female. Just because, obviously, we'll have to, go through the whole deal of getting them fixed. And hello, Hope. Thank you so much for joining the page. I'm trying to read all the comments popping up here. Steph will be back just a second. Yeah, thank y'all so much for going over and getting Stephanie past her 10,000 subscribers. Greetings from Fort Lauderdale. Too late to be making a pot of coffee. Yeah, well, I usually don't go to bed until about 1 or 2, editing videos, and either way, we got a trip planned, and that's the deal. Whether we go on the trip or I do have my surgery, I've got to get some videos already made. So there is content out there, because they said I'd be down for about a week, on the surgery when that happens. And I hope it's sooner than later. Happy 4th of July, Eddy family. Say May needs 8s. Yeah, she was shocked. I went in and I actually screenshotted it, and she was outside, and I screenshotted it and showed her, you finally hit 10,000 subs. She was excited. She's getting the kids ready for bed right now. We literally just pulled up and just ran out here and got started because it was already a couple minutes late. I'm going to go ahead and remark these states here real quick while we're waiting on her, because I know we had just about every state, and I'm still waiting on another calendar for the UK and Canada, which this one has Canada on it. But eventually I'd like to, it's going to take some time, but hey, Alan, I'd like to go in and put the towns just to see. I mean, obviously I couldn't do all of them, but just a few of them just to see. So I know we had a Florida.
Trying to fix it, or was it falling?
No, I was trying to fix this. I know we had a Georgia.
Yeah, I believe we had all of these. There was just one. It was North Dakota. I wrote it down somewhere. There was a North Carolina. Was it Virginia? I think we had West. No, there's a dot there too. There's both the dots there.
What about Ohio?
Yeah, we had Ohio.
I've been wanting to do this forever, and we finally got our map, and we started it the other night on Steph's channel. And the kids definitely are going to have to leave this alone.
They probably just seen something new and
There's New York.
I don't know where I wrote that down.
That's all right. Let's just get these filled, and I think that's all of them there. Kentucky. There was a Kentucky. I remember that. And
I feel like it was over here.
so, still looking for North Dakota.
Or maybe it was over here. New Jersey. You already got it.
Well, anyways, we filled those in there.
New Jersey was one of the 3. Then we ended up marking one off.
Yes, happy 4th. Ohio here. Yes, we got Ohio.
Do we have a North Dakota here?
Yeah, still looking for a North Dakota. And be honest. Yeah, the UK. California.
Steph, will both your dads come help out when Brandon is recovering from gallbladder? No, I mean, really, we're not. I mean, he'll go in one day, have the surgery if he ever goes in.
It'd be down about a week, but
Yeah.
that's the deal. Is with us here. Leighton is believe it or not, Leighton is the man of the place. When we take a vacation and he stays here with Dad, he takes care of everything. So days that I'm sick or whatever, he's always filled in. And
Brandon does a lot, but I mean, it's not. We can do it too.
They can get by.
We'll just be. I mean, it'll be a little bit extra, but yeah. There's a North Dakota.
North Dakota, awesome.
I wish I knew which one the other one was. I push all these over the end though. I bet it'd be a little bit better.
Yeah, Leighton is so mature. He is very responsible. He definitely is, and he likes to learn new things. He likes to be a part of everything, and he wants to do it to the very best. And I really enjoy that because that's what we taught him growing up. If it didn't look right, go back and fix it, because you want everything. I mean, you don't want to have to come back later on and fix it. From Idaho. Yes, he is definitely, sometimes it's just amazing what he does and how much he picks up on. And that's even Kayson is so with the animals. It's so amazing to sit back and y'all only get to see a very small portion of it, 20 minutes of a day or whatever. But it is so amazing to see Kayson just go out and we watch him from a distance, play with the animals and, lead sugar or cinnamon around. It's amazing.
Good luck with your pending surgery, Brandon. If you watch your diet and avoid the mayo, and avoid your diet and avoid mayo were my trigger foods. Congratulations, 10,000 Stephanie. Thank you, Barbara. Yeah, we've been watching it, and he's kind of figured out some things that he cannot eat and some that he can. So we're just kind of gradually we're going to figure out what he can and cannot eat.
Yeah, it's crazy, the stuff that I never realized. Somebody is wanting to know your channel here. Let me pull it up.
Cindy already put it on there.
Oh, did she? Okay.
Yep. Thank you, Cindy.
I need to pin it. Okay. Yeah, it's so crazy the things that you miss that you don't realize until you can't eat it. And there the first few days I was just eating this and that, and it would flare up. And the other night it got so bad that I couldn't even lay on my side. So yeah, I was what's that? Pickles? Where's the worst? Okay. Yeah, I know one thing. Chili dogs was the worst. And what else was it? I haven't ate much since that. I ate some hot dogs.
Really chilly.
Yeah, the chili was really bad. I don't know. I just pray to God.
Said chocolate and coffee set hers off.
Well, that's the deal. Now I've learned with the coffee, I'm good to have 3 or 4 cups. But if I drink more than like I usually do throughout the day, drinking coffee, yeah, it definitely flares up. Hey, Aunt Lori. Yeah, it was a kind of hit and miss. At first, I didn't think that it was going to go, and then it quit raining, and then we
Yeah.
was able to pop a few fireworks.
With my mom, her had gallbladder removed. She had been having an extremely hard time with pork products.
Pork, okay. Somebody said get your gallbladder removed and you can eat anything. And yes, I can't. Yeah, I can't wait till that happened. Yeah, it was crazy. Um, so what I did is I went to my private doctor, and after going to the Indians, I went to my private doctor. And I said, "Here's the deal. Do a whole lab workup, run every test. I want to make sure nothing crazy is going on because I'm going to have to wait for a good while." So they did all the lab work, and everything come back good. But they're even the gallbladder stuff come back good. So that's what was weird. But he said, "Here's the deal. That can look perfectly fine, but your gallbladder's just not working right, and it's rejecting stuff." And so I've already had an ultrasound on the gallbladder. And for him to get me a HIDA scan, I got to get an ultrasound. So hopefully tomorrow I can get the papers released to him, and he can get me a HIDA scan scheduled really soon. And then after that, I will transfer the papers back to the Indians, and then hopefully with that, they'll go ahead and do the surgery or whatever they got to do.
Yeah, stress can cause a flare up too.
Yeah, but here I can promise y'all, I haven't been stressed at all. Now, when I started hurting and stuff real bad, yeah, just because all kinds of stuff where it goes through your head, but work related, no, I'm super happy.
Uh, um, did they say you had gallstones?
No,
No, it looked clean inside, so that's why they're going to do the HIDA scan to kind of see
there's
where everything's working and how
didn't
it's
have
working.
gallstones. There was sludge, as they would call it, whatever that is. So
Oh, I had a HIDA scan. It's not fun. Uh,
yeah, I know they give you some dye, and then they go down and tell you go eat the greasiest food that you can get, and you go eat the food, and then you go back, and then they scan you to see if your
oh, so
gallbladders.
they want you to be in pain so they can see it.
Yeah, see what the
Oh,
problem. Yeah,
I didn't know that. I told the doctor what was wrong with me. It runs in my family, so I knew the symptoms.
yeah. So I've been staying away from the real spicy foods. And speaking of spicy foods, we picked all those peppers, those yellow peppers. They have they have all just super hot. It is crazy.
But there's so many. William was saying that there's so many seeds in it.
Yeah,
He said he took a bite of one or opened one up, and there's like way more seeds than the average pepper, and the seeds is what is actually spicy. So
yeah,
that's probably why.
yeah. Lori, I've already had one of the colonoscopies. That come back clean.
Yeah, he's had a few of them,
Yeah, that
and
I've been
I think
very
two.
fortunate with that. So that last time they told me didn't have to come back for 5 or 6 years. He said because they didn't find anything. So I was thankful for that.
Jamie's been craving a tomato sandwich ever since that video.
Now let me tell you, we've been eating a bunch of tomatoes. Me and the kids have for sure. I love just getting those cherry tomatoes. Oh wow, they're so amazing.
Yeah. Uh, Sugar is a big enemy to beware of as well. Yeah, and that's what his problem is. I don't think the kids have phones
No,
right
they
now.
don't have phones.
Well, he's got a tote under this desk of just snacks that he likes to eat that he's always eaten. Now we have snacks in the camper. Then we have the snacks that you have to, hide from the kids a little bit. Well, it's still pretty full. Now I come in here and I'll sneak some, but it's a lot of Little Debbie's and just stuff like cookies, just stuff that he's always eaten because he's a snacker.
Yeah.
It kind of came with the job, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still full. It's been down there a couple weeks, I think.
Yeah.
And that's just something we figured out, that all that sugar that he's always been eating, it's not good for you.
So yeah, we actually popped fireworks 2 nights in a row, and we watched them as well. We had a really good time. It was amazing. Hello from Australia, Kimberly. Thank you so much for hopping on here.
Uncle Rocky said colonoscopy. Welcome to 40, Brandon.
Well, I actually had one of those. So that runs in cancer runs in the family. So I actually had
cancer.
I had one done at 30, and then I had one done at 35. So,
but I think the one at 35, they said that you didn't need to come back for 10 years.
Yeah.
They said it looked really good, and
yeah, because usually they find polyps and stuff like that, but there wasn't no signs of any of that.
Yeah, Charlene. Everything we've looked up, anyways, it shows everything is bad for the gallbladder. Send me the snacks. I'll take care of them so you won't be tempted.
Yeah, Michelle says that her grandparents love tomatoes with black pepper. Yeah, I know a lot of people that way.
Oh, Dean, yeah, you said that. It's funny because earlier I was editing my video and I was sitting in here because Brandon and Leighton and the kids, they were all outside. And so I was just, drinking some milk and dipping my cookies in the milk as I was editing my video. And he walks in and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to sneak this so you don't see it.
I know. I wanted one so bad, but I didn't. I did not eat a cookie.
He was scared of the That's when you know how bad he hurts after eating stuff like that.
Yeah, I did not eat it. It was terrifying.
Do you still have some of your zucchini turning yellow and stop growing? We haven't got any zucchini yet.
Then we
got squash.
That is, somebody said that is actually zucchini squash. I don't remember what they said.
Oh.
But so that's what's weird is, we will pick it, but then it does turn yellow. So I don't know. We ate some the other night at 4th of July, and it was really good. Like I said, everybody tried the peppers as well, but it was nobody could actually eat one of the peppers. So I guess they're really, really hot. I'll say a prayer. Well, thank you. Yeah, we definitely will take all the prayers for sure. I'll pray every night. God, just let me wake up and it be gone, and it could very well could be, he's amazing. There is Roger.
He says, happy 4th of July. I miss y'all. The garden is looking so good. I saw Cowboy Brandon wrangle the llama and shave it. That was awesome. Look, I got twigs still in my hair. Another one snagged my hair.
Yeah.
Guys, you can use the camera in your Google search and take a photo, then it will show you what it is. Yeah, kind of like the plants, plant app and stuff, but I don't know.
So the deal with those peppers are we actually purchased jalapeno peppers, and
they were just
golden jalapeno peppers, which it was a big deal that, that's when we found out that all of our seeds actually came from China. So I had never ate one before, but we got 20 of those plants, and there's no way we can eat them. Hey, Ron, how are you?
Kayson loved those saws in that video.
Oh, that boy, we had to hide those saws because he wants to go cut trees.
He does. And that that is a big saw for him, and he will never use it without one of us being there with him. But he's a saw person. He likes to cut trees down. He wants to cut them all down, and we have to tell him no, that we don't cut them all down. We like the shade.
Yeah, it's crazy. He literally
Good night, Beverly.
will cut all the low. And here's the deal. I mean, that the Sawzall, it really ain't going to hurt him, but he just loves to work. He loves to work, and I'm tell you what, that boy, he goes to sweating. We have to make him go cool off because he will stay out there. He'll run in the mornings. You know, they'll get up, and sometimes he'll get up and he'll put a long sleeve shirt on, and he out
wears
running
pants and long sleeves. Yeah, he don't care.
Yeah, it is definitely hard to eat with gallbladder. I gotta turn that.
Yeah, I know. I was getting a little bit warm, but then I was getting a little bit chilly, and I just go back and forth. He's come such a long way, and you'll find since I cannot read. He has come such a long way from y'all first getting to the property.
He has. He has. The animals are doing good, Lord. They are. Today we moved some. We moved the baby goats in and out with the dogs every day, and the chickens stay in there with them, and it's pretty cool to actually watch. But we got the black silkies in there with them, and a rooster will actually go in and start chasing the hens, trying to top them. Well, them dogs will actually chase that rooster away. Watched that multiple times today, so I thought that was pretty neat. They're learning, so.
I'm amazed at Kayson's speech. He has come so far. He should be so proud. He made me a little nervous when he was cutting that branch between you and the tree. Yeah, it was, but even though I was cutting something else, I had my eye on him just because it was making me a little nervous.
Yeah, and that's the deal is I know our kids they do a lot more than what other kids do, but the only way that they're going to learn is hands on. Me growing up, I was a hands on person. I was never a book person. If I could touch it, if I could watch it, I was good. And that's one thing. Hey Ed, how are you? That's one thing I love about Kayson is he wants to be involved in everything, and it's a mess when him and Braylee's both on because they want to do everything. So it can be kind of crazy there for a little bit because Braylee she wants to be that main person. So we have to alternate from time to time. So.
I saw you kept looking down, Stephanie. Oh, probably about my shirt. Yeah, I just. This is my first year actually wearing tank tops. I had to think of what that word was. And I'm not a tank top person, but I'm trying to be because living on the farm, it's a lot hotter. Or maybe it's not just the farm, it's living in a camper. It's a lot hotter than when we lived in town. Just we'll be in the AC all day long. So
Yeah, your life is different being a farm fam. Most of us are not. Yeah, it is definitely different, and us learning a lot of different things, and that's kind of like we was filming tonight. Was you know I didn't make a gate at the very back of the property, and was trying to get a tractor through, and it's just learning curves. We gotta go. So.
Today's kids sit in front of the TV of some type of screen. The only way I can get my grandkids to help me in the garden is to pay them. I need the help being disabled. Yeah.
Well, I will say, the kids do get an allowance, and they work extra. They get extra money.
or extra firecrackers.
Yeah, they got extra firecrackers. But that's something I started with Leighton when we lived in town and we cut all those when we was building American flags. If he wanted extra money, he could come out there in the shop with me and work, and I would pay him. The longer he would stay out there and work, the more he got paid. And he learned that, and he started staying out in the shop with me all the time. And even if I was painting or something, as long as he was there with me side by side, well, I went ahead and paid him because, he is learning. Anytime he's sitting there watching, he's learning.
Happy 4th from Wynwood, Oklahoma. That was Brandon.
Well, thank you. Happy 4th of July to you as well.
I grew up surrounded by farm equipment. By the time I was 11, I could drive most of it. That was kind of Brandon. He was raised around like farm equipment and knowing how to do that kind of stuff. I was raised around sports because I had to walk a lot to school or to practice, whatever. And it was fun. I mean, I think that's why I'm such an outdoorsy person now. But sports was all that was in the small town I grew up in. So I was glad that I actually had that to reflect on. And I guess that's now Brandon, played football, but I don't know if you were you like a sportsy person?
The only sport I really played was football. I did play basketball for a couple seasons,
Okay.
but I didn't. Other than that, that was it. I played football and lift weights, but in the summertime, I was kind of my first job was actually at a dairy farm, just like right up the road from here. I was milking cows at 15 years old. Actually 14 because I did when I was 15 because I didn't have my driver's license yet, and he would have picked me up. Maybe it's probably 14 because he had to pick me up for about a year and a half to come milk cows, and I would stay there and work all day. And then when my dad got off work, actually after we got done milking cows, we would go out and cut hay. Never forget this. His name was J.B. Lee, and he was probably the grouchiest man I've ever seen in my life. And but then I hated it, but now I really appreciate it because I learned a lot from that man, and it was just crazy. And I'll never forget. I guess when I was younger, he had asked me to go get something, and I'd never bring him the right tool, or I don't know how the conversation ever come up. He said, "That's about as stupid as what he said. That's about as stupid. That's about stupid what you did. That's about like this old boy that goes to the bathroom and goes takes a number 2 and he's out of toilet paper. Why wouldn't you look and see if there's toilet paper before you did it? I can promise you." That has stuck with me ever since day one. I remember him from that. I just thought that was the funniest thing. But
you probably always look for toilet paper.
every single time. There's not a time that don't go by. I look for toilet paper first. It was amazing.
Maybe I should have learned that a long time ago. Sometimes I'm like, "Hey kids, I need toilet paper in the bathroom."
Well, Brandon, we appreciate you hopping on here. We greatly appreciate all of y'all hopping on here.
Roger said, "Hey, Chevy, don't forget to get Brandon to do the Wag Bar Shuffle."
The Wag Bar. Hopefully, maybe when I get done with the whatever it is.
My son, this is Dean. My son could barely see over the steering wheel and reach the pedals and drive in the hayfield in a minivan. I would tell him if he ever hit a bale of hay, he would have to pay for it. Yeah, because that's a lot of work. I think I only went to the hayfield one time with Brandon, maybe a couple.
But
I don't know, but I didn't grow up around animals. We had dogs, and then some stray kittens like every so often. But besides that, I never rode a horse, or I mean, I did when I got a little bit older, but nothing that I'm not comfortable about riding horses or nothing. But yeah, I was raised, like I said, around sports, and that was it. Dogs,
I grew up in the Black Hills or the
back
Back
hills.
Hills in Montana. We had chickens and sometimes goats, and I had a couple horses, and
Had a
it
good
was a
time.
good time. I do. I really enjoy my animals, and in the morning, I just enjoy going out there, sitting there, and just listening to the chickens crow. And I could sit there and do that for hours at a time and just watch them. And the black rooster we have, Harry,
Thank you, Susan.
he is so
Lisa.
scared of people, and
It's funny watching them run, though.
yeah. But I'm working on in the mornings when I'm out there by myself. I'll throw a little bit of food, and he gets a little closer each time. I want to get him tame like I did Cowboy, so hopefully that will happen.
There are many things we appreciate being taught once we get to be adults. Most of those things we disliked as children. Yeah.
100% right. Yeah.
Did you guys enjoy the 4th of July? We really did. We actually got a lot of videoing done today. We did our 4th. We did it on the 3rd and the 2nd.
Yeah.
I think we did like 2 different ones. But yeah, we did. We had a pretty good 4th. I hope all of y'all had a good 4th.
Yeah. Cowboy is absolutely awesome. He is that's what Steph was saying. We come out of the back pasture today, and as soon as I crossed that fence, there he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he was.
Actually, no, he was inside that fence.
Oh, did he come over?
Yeah, so I don't know when, but he somehow followed us inside the fence because he followed us outside the fence.
That's crazy.
Like came from out inside. Any news on the dirt work on the house? No, I mean we know it's going to be pretty soon because we have the porta potty now, and
we
they've
actually
been in town for 3 weeks now.
We actually drove by the other locations Sunday after church, and they do have a complete slab done. They've got to come in and do the concrete with the plumbing and stuff, and then they will be good to go to come out here. So we're expecting them probably not this week. I would probably say next week.
So they do how do they do the plumbing?
Well, they'll build forms. They'll build the forms.
I know the forms. I just
and then they put the plumbing where it needs to be, and then they build the house because it's all.
So the dirt work people do the plumbing part since it's the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when they come out here, they'll know if our house is gonna be like the garage on this side or the garage on this side.
They already know all that.
Okay. A friend gave me a rooster. I noticed he does a dance for the hens. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, they will.
All right, Jeff.
I'm in Covington, and we are allowed to have one rooster. There's a house around the corner that had a rooster and some hens.
This is, I can't see. Where'd it go? Oh, okay. It keeps going up and down. Susan said, I understand the sweet tooth, Brandon. It's hard. I love some sweets too. Yeah, that's my downfall. And I'm telling y'all right now, I want to eat a sweet right now, but I know what happens afterwards.
You should see this tote. I'm trying to make it smaller for him.
That's the only reason she feeds me all these sweets to keep me big and fat. She's trying to make sure I don't float away.
I don't think so. I used to tell him because I don't have to diet. I'm blessed to not have to diet. I can just slow down and I can lose pounds. So I'm blessed that way. But who wants to slow down eating when you love food so much? Because I love it. But yeah, he's big, or Not so much now, I guess. Coffee kind of switched with caffeine. I mean, it's still caffeine, but pop. But he's always been a big, big, big pop drinker. I was always a big, big water person. Like I love the taste of water, which some people laugh at because they're like, water doesn't have a taste. It does to me. And but when there's a pop in the refrigerator, I mean, who would rather? You don't want to drink water if pop is in the refrigerator. So that's always been a hard thing for me. But I can stop drinking pop and I will drop like clothes sizes really fast. And so I've got to get back to my water drinking, especially in the summertime. I do drink a lot more water, especially for swimming. And I did notice someone said, it was a comment saying that we work way too hard, that we need to just take some breaks and go swimming. Well, I think this week, say 7 days, we went swimming probably 5 of those days.
Yeah,
we swim. We go up the street to Maria Williams, or we go to the lake. We may go down to the park, but everything's not on video, only because that's the time that we relax and just kind of
sometimes we bring y'all along.
Yeah, sometimes we do, but not every time.
We do a lot of stuff that
most of you understand that also.
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff that we don't record all the time, but from time to time we do show some of it. It's just like anything else. Recording it is definitely a workout. It makes, well, if it takes 2 hours to do a project or whatever, if you record, it's going to take you 3 hours because you got to move the camera around. You have all the adjustments, but sometimes it's just a lot easier to go out there and get it done and not worry about the recording. But
hey, tonight or earlier today, I think I got some muscles in my left arm from holding that camera.
Yeah. Melissa says, I love watching the little boy with them chickens. He loves them chickens. Yes, Kayson absolutely loves them chickens. And if y'all are new to the channel, Kayson, he used to be, I don't know, as soon as we moved out here and he got freedom out here, I mean, he started changing drastically. Now, I will say he's all about catching them raccoons and hawks and this and that. And, just like we told him is we let him be a kid. He has his little traps. He sit out there with the animal crackers, and he still sits little buckets up, and we're showing that stuff there for a little while. But I don't want to, bore y'all with that all the time. But, yeah, he's just, it's just amazing. But, for the people like I see Andale said, I agree. It's a workout to do that and edit videos. And so
it took me 3 hours to make a video making a sandwich. Laugh out loud. Yeah. I'm excited to, I know some people thought when I made that jalapeno pepper bacon wrapped cream cheese thing, whatever, they thought I was going to do more cooking videos, and I do want to, but it will most likely be after we have the house. Like, even if we get a stove and stuff in here, there's just not going to be enough room. Like, there's not going to be enough counter space and a table and stuff like that. So I don't want people getting their hopes up that I'm going to be doing more cooking videos right now, because I want to learn to, like a friend of mine, she made some kind of shish kebab things. I think it was like barbecue. I'm going to find it. It was barbecue chicken.
Yeah, Patricia said if you have a option, have them put a sink in the garage. So no, we won't have an option on that. We won't be able to do any modifications or anything to the house until after a year.
It was sweet chili, garlic parmesan, and barbecue kebabs with baked beans and homemade potato salad. And that was like a happy 4th to everybody. But look how yummy that looks. And it's chicken, so it's healthy.
Yeah. Dean said, Brandon, when y'all went live, I was watching one of your old videos thawing out the dog pen for with the blowtorch. Yes, and that had to be with Harley too.
Yeah. Candy just gifted someone. Let's see. It shows she gifted someone a membership. Okay, she gifted Zach.
I don't see that on here.
I know it doesn't.
It doesn't show on that.
No, it never really shows on there. I don't know why.
Well, thank y'all so much for being a member and a part of it. And we have been doing some extra stuff, popping up, going live just randomly, because that's so much easier for us out here, and you get more raw footage that way if we do a live like we did one out in the garden. So I don't know if you wasn't there when we did that.
No, when did you do that?
A couple days ago. But just us kids out in the garden just picking, and it's amazing. Y'all have done, yeah, that's grown so much, and we're trying to keep up with everything. Um, you know, we post regular on Facebook now with the reels, and YouTube. I've got to start getting the reels on YouTube. It's just a lot posting everything, trying to. That's the main thing, is trying to get our face out there and let people see our content, because I know if people really enjoy um, real things, I know they would love our stuff, because a lot of the stuff that we do, we don't know. We're learning from the comments. We read the comments. We don't get a comment back to all of them, but we do read the comments, and sometimes we heart them, and we learn a lot of stuff this way. So,
and I wish my signal was better in the garden. I would go live a lot more.
oh yes. So I don't know. You probably, yeah, you don't have the same. I know with the internet service, if you ours, we purchased the biggest package they had, and it still was not. I couldn't upload all of our videos, so we ended up having to buy a business package, and now we can actually upload all of our videos, and we get better signal. So it's crazy.
Yeah, and we have like here's 3, 4. We have 5 phones that hook up to Wi-Fi also. So the business plan, I don't know if they have it, but because I have 2 phones, these are my old phones, or maybe one was. No, these ones were both mine, but because I had this one, and then it was upgrade time, so I got this one, and then it was upgrade time, so I have the one I have now. But I keep them because they're kind of like mini tablets, and I mean, obviously, you have to have Wi-Fi before you can actually do anything on it. But that's one of those things that the kids can use them when, like, it's a reward if they did all their chores or did what they were supposed to, or it's hot outside, so they're inside or something. They get the phones.
K Barnes, what did we use on our garden? So
Water.
we used um, Robin from down the road sent us up a little bit
something.
Earth something. I don't remember what it's called, and we sprayed them on our potatoes. Everything else has not been sprayed. That one time we did put that 7 dust around the garden, but I got to thinking about that. I was like, I'm not real for sure about that, because I just didn't like that the peppers were already out, and then here I am sprinkling 7 dust on it. So I did not put it on there. So I just put it around the garden. Granted, we do get a few bugs, but other than that, I mean, the garden looks really good. We don't have any insects, spray on them. And granted, there are some leaves that are eaten, but it just seems a lot better that way.
I can't find it, but
Ed said, "What are you doing with all that zucchini?"
well,
Endell said, "Business package. I'll check that out. I think I need." Yes, I, you do have to pay a little bit more, but when you're in our shoes like you are, sometimes it's worth that because it allows you to communicate with your people more. And, you know, that's me. I love each and every one of y'all so much. I wished I could carry a camera everywhere, and just because I know there's so many of y'all that are home, and I don't know everybody's situations, but we do have a bunch of people sends us emails all the time, and they're older people that are homebound and they can't get out, or they live in the city, and they do enjoy just sitting there looking at the bird or the chickens or the dogs, and we only show 10 and 20 seconds of it, and then we move on. Some of them say I could sit there and watch them all day long, and I really wished I could bring y'all along like that, but it's just it's crazy. We just try to put enough in each video uh, to show everybody, but that's the reason why we got two channels, and some people get a double dose.
what do you call the method you use for the tomatoes? Was that Florida weave?
The Florida weave. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we will do it next year. Well, I do know we won't be doing it next year. We're gonna hopefully we will have I don't know, something more like I think Gary with Walker Farm Fan and catching up with the Walkers, just because they hold a lot better. And our tomatoes are so heavy that the Florida weave, it's working, it's keeping them up, but they're so heavy that they're draping down also. So it's working, but it's just something that I won't suggest.
Robert, thank you so much for hopping on the live tonight. But so you might be a little bit behind. He says, as a former law enforcement, I'm repeating this because some people from YouTube can't see it. As a former law enforcement officer, I would like to see more videos of you on patrol in the county. So, Robert, I have took an early retirement. I did my final call about 2 months ago, and I am just farming and being with the family full time, and just being the full time video creator. So I do, later on, once we get our house, things slow down. I do got videos I want to put together, and I want to show y'all some of the stuff that I went through. Not that I went through, but I want to show y'all the mental health side of things. And that's one thing I am going to miss is dealing. Granted, sometimes the mental health situations don't end well, or they don't start off good. But when you can de-escalate something to where somebody is to the point they don't want to live anymore, but you can calm them down, get them in your vehicle, and just talk to them. And at the end of the conversation, they're like, "Man, I really don't want to. I didn't mean what I said." But then you have to go and it's like, "No, we've already crossed that line. Now we have to go. Be assessed, and most time that they have to go to a facility for at least 72 hours." But I'm telling you, I mean, I love dealing with situations like that because that was so. I don't know. Towards the end, I just I don't know. That was what I enjoyed doing, and there's some of those videos that are amazing, and I watch them from time to time, just because often I wonder where some people are. And a lot of people I know where they're at, and some of them are doing good. I still have I still count on two hands how many people that has changed their life from methamphetamine. But hey, it's awesome. Hello, everybody. Had a wonderful. Yes, we had a wonderful Independence Day. Yes, Sue. I cannot eat dairy products, and we can't go live at all. We live in the mountains. The only internet service we can get is you. Oh, that is terrible if you can't go live. But I do want to take a picture of your channel and check that out. Um, yeah, that's Kathy. That's Steph might have said something when I was talking earlier. Okay. Yeah, and that's the deal is patience. It takes a lot to get used to that. And I will say that my job probably taught me how to deal with patience, and that's that's one thing that you got to have. Annette, well, thank you. For some reason, you're welcome. Steph, you should try a vegetarian. I'll let her come back up here and read that. Now, I did eat some vegetables the other night, a vegetable tray, but the only bad part about that was I ate uh, the ranch stuff. That's what hurt me. I like the one where you were looking for refuges and they kept losing you on them dirt roads. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Hey, I just went to court over that Monday, last Monday. Yeah, last Monday. I just went to court over that. What future animals bring to the farm? Um, I know Steph wants some pigs, and I do want a couple emus. I won't get an ostrich, but I do want a couple emus. Yeah, Brandon, we may have to do that sometime. We had an amazing night. We usually go down to Marie's and Williams in the evening time and go swimming and um, you know use like tonight we cook fish and they got kids our kids age and they hang out so it works out awesome. Yeah, that was the deal, and I always told Steph, and I'm glad I'm done now. Now I will admit, last week when I went to court, I had court 2 days in a row, and the next evening it started going back on my mind. I was like, you know, maybe I do need to keep my reserve status. Maybe I can still go out. And I just a couple more days passed and that was over. I mean, I miss it, but I enjoy every day with the kids and Steph. Sometimes, no, I'm just joking. Um, Zach said, "Hey Brandon, my birthday was yesterday. Well, happy late birthday. Mine was the 30th. I am the big 40 now. Um, we're probably about 10 miles apart, 10, 12, something like that. Nate says, I will run your videos now on sleep. Sherman. Um, so I did that at the very beginning when I started my channel. I'll just give you this information on that. Once they see that, they mark that IP address, and then it will get to the point where they will not count those minutes anymore. They will actually highlight that IP address on those videos. Yes.
What were you saying about Stephanie? And I heard your smart remark. Sometimes. I think it was Facebook because I was watching.
My three girls and I share raising chickens for our 5 families. We are second batch. Oh, really? That's awesome. We're going to get some of those soon. We're located in southern Oklahoma.
Something about vegetable shish kebab things.
And they said, you are about 18 months older than my son. Oh, really?
You should try vegetable kebabs on the grill, onion, peppers, eggplant, zucchini, yellow squash, tomatoes, season them with salt, pepper, black onion powder, garlic powder, and Worcestershire sauce. Also, you can try olive oil, liquid smoke, etc. Try it sometime. Yeah, we could try that.
Brendan, I cried watching the last call, but I believe you made the right decision for you and your family. I love watching you with the kids and the happiness on your face every day. Well, thank you, Granny. Yes,
heard what you said.
I do enjoy it.
Do you have certain requirements posting through YouTube?
Just a second. Let me read this. That's cool that Marie and William live so close to y'all. I'm glad y'all kids have. Yes. When we first got the property, we met them at the very beginning, and we just kind of connected, and it's been a blessing for us. They've helped us out so much, equipment wise. When we first come down here, we didn't have no equipment, we didn't have nothing, lawnmowers or anything, and they helped us. So it's amazing. And what was your question again? Who said that?
I don't know.
You said something about recording wise.
Well, I don't know. That's why I asked it when I asked it. Do you have certain requirements posted through YouTube?
Do I have certain requirements I post to YouTube?
Posting through YouTube. Arstone, I know better. I know better than that.
Whoever asked that, well, I don't understand what you're saying.
Probably kind of like how you can't post the same things on Facebook as you do YouTube sometimes, or whatever. I think they're talking about like requirements.
No, I mean, no, we just film our everyday life.
Just like the whole you can't say certain words.
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, there's certain words you can't say, but after a while, as YouTube goes on and they monitor your channel and see that you're not misusing the platform, they're kind of laxed on it, so it's just at the very beginning, you got to be really, really careful because when we started Steph's second channel, I mean, they dinged her multiple times with the kids. Anytime the kids were in it, they was dinging her until she built the platform showing that it's for the good.
Yeah, the kids will definitely start 4-H this year. I believe Leighton. I think they're all like 4-H level. I don't think Leighton is old enough for FFA yet. But yeah, they will definitely start that this year. Yeah, Katie said music copyright laws.
Oh yeah, so we do. I've got I use the platform for music that we pay a monthly fee for that allows us to use that music. But sometimes I don't. I kind of quit using the music because I would post it to Facebook and then they copyright me, which I would then appeal it and win the decision. But still, sometimes I just like. I think people enjoy it more just going out filming and being, just showing the live stuff. Then every now and then I'll try to, make one look pretty good. But for the most part, we just film our everyday life.
Dane said they got him on copyrighting one of the videos of his granddaughter's graduation, singing on the stage with her classmates.
Yep.
Just too many kids.
No, they're for the singing. They got her with the singing, the whatever song.
FFA is 9th grade. Okay, so it's just high school. So he'll be in 4-H for a couple more years.
Oh yeah, Dean, I win the appeals all the time on Facebook.
How many bedrooms is going to be in the house? There's going to be 4. So the girls will still share, but the way I look at it is we could have gotten a garage or a carport. So if you got a carport, they will actually, or this is what we hear from friends that's gotten Indian homes or Chickasaw Nation homes. But if you get the carport, it's not really built on to the house. It's just like a carport. So they will actually give you extra space in the house. Like each room will have a little bit extra or whatever. And so we thought about that. But in the long run, having the garage is going to be so much better because we only have 4 bedrooms.
Yes, you're right.
You're killing me.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. 4 bedrooms.
Because we have 4 bedrooms and the girls are going to have to share, and you're about to get slapped on YouTube. And we can turn the garage into a bedroom if we need to. So it doesn't have to, we can close it off, or we don't even have to close it off. We can just make sure there's carpet or whatever Leighton will need, because obviously he would be the one to move into it because being the oldest.
Yeah. Our Kentucky home, yes, you're right. It is. It's crazy. There's sometimes they do flag some of our videos, especially if it's got probably the one that's going out tomorrow or the one that come out today is probably flagged.
They're laughing at you when you were singing and raking.
Like, let me look on Facebook.
Good evening. Hope you all are doing well. You have 4 beautiful kids. Thank you.
No.
Hey, Kevin and Kimberly. It's pretty late though, so it might be just Kevin.
No, they left it on there, but this is the one where they got our Kayson's chicken. So I know on Facebook it's got to run a little bit behind for us to be able to do things. So if you do watch on Facebook and you just want to catch up or whatever or binge watch, you can go onto YouTube and you can watch about a week ahead.
I'm going to binge watch one of these days some of our older videos, like first purchasing the farm and like all that. I want to binge watch it.
Well, I'm going to go back and actually make a video.
I don't want just the time lapse though.
Yeah, I'm going to make a video on the time lapse when we first, because we do have a lot of new people here. And I do want to, let them see it, because me and Steph was actually walking around today talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I can always get a carport later on if I need one, or, I mean, we don't really have to keep it in the shop. Brandon, in that whole video I was watching, you had a chicken that got tied up in some string that got cut his foot off. Did he ever get to be okay? Do you remember? Yeah, he ended up being fine, wasn't he?
I'm trying to think. That was at the one at the house. We just got back from the.
Yeah, it hobbled a long time, but it was fine
Oh
until something
yes,
happened to it.
yes.
Was that the mean one?
No, that was the cinnamon queens.
Oh yeah.
So
What
it
ended up
did make
happening to
it.
those? It made it out here.
Yeah, they ended up getting
Predators.
predators. Ended up taking them. Yeah, but he did survive.
All right. Good night, Eric.
All right. Have a good night, Eric. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
The old dairy barn was a trip. Yeah, that's what I want to watch. I want to watch actually coming in and seeing the dairy barn and then
That's crazy.
seeing how much. I remember behind the dairy barn, like right behind it, there was a little bit of some fencing. I'm guessing that's where they might have kept some cows.
Yeah.
In that little fence or something. I don't know much about it, but I can't wait. I'm ready to watch something if I remember. Good night, Shelly. He's like, doing well. Just finished cleaning up from our Independence Day festivities. How about you? Oh yeah, I forget it's 4th of July. So
we've been doing 4th of July the last 2 or 3 days. I do.
I know our town which we won't be here, but our town 4th of July, like them popping fireworks and stuff, is actually Saturday.
This coming up?
Yeah, this coming up Saturday.
Why are they waiting so long for?
I think because the town next to it had it on this Saturday and they only wanted to do it a Saturday. So instead of doing it like Sunday night or during the weekday, they waited. I don't know. I think they should have. A lot of people get to take off work on 4th of July. I know some people don't, but I feel like this is the holiday. Today is the holiday. They should do something for today. But that's my perspective.
They got most people got like a 5-day weekend.
Yolanda says, how do I know if I'm subscribed? I did subscribe. You'll just kind of click on like our link or whoever's link you want to subscribe to, and it should say, if it says subscribe, then you're not subscribed. If it says unsubscribe, I think, then you're not. Then you are subscribed already. Dean said, I'm going back in time after I watched some of them. I remember watching them before.
It was 2 years ago. The videos got 839 views.
What is it? Chiquita B. Anna. There's a.
I don't know. The videos got 800. Oh, this ain't. Hold on. Let me see if. Yeah, this was it. This was us.
Road Jack Outdoors says good night.
All right, good night, buddy. Thanks
Did
for.
you know he was on here?
I didn't see him on.
I didn't see you on either, but good night. It's late.
This is us first driving into the property. Oh, I got to turn the music down.
Yeah. I was like, we used to play a lot of music.
Yeah, we used to play a lot of music, but this is actually cutting a tree down in the driveway.
Now it's called choking chicken.
Yeah, I'll just ignore it. Somebody got your number. But this is the dairy barn that was right in the, well, that was actually mowing the, yeah, hold on. I'm going to show y'all the dairy barn and then we'll drop it.
Cynthia said, Stephanie, please stop saying you do it constantly. It's just part of my saying because I think before I say, and it's just something that
Yeah. So
I
this
can't stop it.
that's the dairy barn right there. Right there it is. That was in the middle of the roadway, in which right now I'm just cutting a path through there so we can get the brush hog by here. But we was actually talking. That's crazy.
That's number 4. We got a scammer on here, I believe, and they are just calling and calling. But it doesn't bother me one bit.
But anyways, that was the dairy, and there was a bigger tree, and you'll see it right here. Me and Steph was just talking about it today, so that's the reason why I wanted to go to it real quick to see where the tree was actually at.
Yeah, GM, we all say
Yeah, but
I say but more than I say actually.
anyways, that was the first video of us coming to the property, so it was amazing, and I'm going to go back and we're going to do a time lapse of it.
Okay, y'all, gotta go. So glad to meet y'all. Finally, prayers for your gallbladder situation. Thank you, Lucy.
Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it.
You're okay, Stephanie. I say well and whatever a lot. Oh, there's another
I
one.
know, Andel. It's crazy.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I don't understand how they're getting your number.
It's probably just one person got my number, and they decided to call 1,000 times.
That's the reason why I changed my number.
I'm not changing my number. I just block them.
Well, mine was on our website. Oh, everybody that ordered T-shirts should already receive them. So if y'all on here and you ordered shirts, you should already receive them. If you didn't, need to let me know if you ordered in the last 2 or 3 days. It will be out here soon.
It's an auto dial program. It's computer calling. Yeah, I look like here's number 7. Cheyenne,
No.
Wyoming. Oh, Frisco, Texas.
Robert, good night to you. Happy 4th of July. Yeah. Just turn the phone down.
It is down.
It ain't down if you still hear it.
Well, it's down enough.
Yeah, that's me. If I don't have the number saved, I will not answer the phone.
I do a lot, which these ones obviously they have different names on them. Like the one that said choking chicken. I mean, obviously that's not a person, but I'll have people call in for doctor's appointments and stuff that are in like Oklahoma City, and they have different numbers, so I have to kind of watch those.
Yeah, so that's me. I just changed the number because I could not get my phone number offline. Every now and then, I still get some spam calls. But here's the deal: what a lot of people don't understand is I don't get spam calls with the new number as much as I did the old one. But these companies, like your electric company, phone bill, they sell your information to other companies, and that's how your information gets out there. Jeff said you have came a long way, Brandon, since the start of the tree trimming and burning off the dairy barn. Yes, we have. You gave the farm a new life again. Yes. I mean, we literally was walking around talking about that today to see where that big tree was. It was crazy. All right. Well, good night in Wisconsin.
Good night, Susan.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. I know it's late. You and I totally understand it, but we always try to stay on a little bit late so we can uh, get everybody on here that's all over the world. Watching the older videos, if you notice, Brandon was not focused. Or where did?
Watching the older videos, you will notice Brandon was not focused on one project before he started another one. Another one of the while, Stephanie just looked at you.
Yeah, I'm still not focused on one project. There's so much to do out here; it's unreal. But that's just the way it is. Hey, I totally understand, guys. Don't feel bad at all. I watch you every time I see y'all on here. It just amazing how good y'all kids are. I love watching them, watching Kayson get the eggs. They are
Good night, Neil.
sometimes they all are something else. Yeah, they are. It's crazy.
I know you don't want to hear this, but I am fixing to eat me some potato chips.
I sure wished I could eat some. I'm gonna go get a big old steak if I ever get this thing fixed.
I don't know. Steak's pretty greasy too, though.
If I get it fixed, it won't matter. Hopefully.
Oh, you mean after? Okay, yeah. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah. So now I just drink a bunch of water.
Jackie said it's 3 p.m. on Wednesday afternoon here where I live in Australia. Well, it's Tuesday,
Wow.
12 o'clock here. Well, so I guess 12 o'clock would be Wednesday.
Yeah. So they're
12 o'clock in the morning. Well, happy late birthday, Blade.
Yeah, happy late birthday. Good night, Neil. I understand. Living life, love.
We got on a little bit later today, though. Like we was saying earlier, we was hurrying it up.
Yeah, that's me. I mean, it's just like right now we got so many projects going. We got the ceiling going still. We got the flooring going. We got chicken pens going outside. We got. We're trying to. Well, I'm fixing to come up with. I think I'm going to make a homemade pond, not a pond, a tub for the llamas because those swimming pools aren't big enough. The sprinklers should be in this week. I don't know what they are waiting on. No comment on my comment on seatbelt is fine. Well, I didn't see your comment up here. Let me. Was that on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I try to read all the comments. If we missed it, it wasn't on purpose.
It's not on there.
Well, I don't see the comment.
He said, "Go back."
I'm going back here. We'll see if we can find this comment.
Oh, mine won't let me because I just logged on. Just say it again. Sometimes you just got to repeat it because we try to keep up with all the comments, but there is sometimes no way possible to do that. My grandson called me last night from California and kept me up till 3 a.m. Yeah, that's sometimes that'll happen.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. I've emailed you a few times about the seatbelts when on the side by side. I'm sure you have seen what happens. Yes. So, I mean, yes. If we was going outrageous crazy, I would be more concerned. But anytime we're working on the farm, it's nothing extremely fast or off roading or anything like that. But yeah, if we was to take it off road or go up hills and stuff, yeah, we would do the seat belts. Um, I mean, it just some people prefer seat belts, some don't, and even me as a law enforcement officer, I did not. Obviously, it's a scammer. It just keeps calling.
I know.
Um, I mean, I never wrote a seatbelt ticket, never because here's the deal. I believe that's your uh, choice, and I've seen a bunch of people, get killed just because they was buckled up, and I've seen people saved. So I just kind of leave it to them. I know what I prefer, but yeah.
How's the turtle farming going?
Well,
We didn't get any today.
we didn't get none today, so I think we're about to get that pond cleared out. We're fixing to move the trap to the other pond, and hey, I'm just glad that we're finally getting it cleared out. I think we have 9 turtles in the tank right now.
Yeah, it has to be hard keeping up with the comments because you're answering one, then 10 to 15 go by. You're doing great. Yeah, that's how it is. Oh, there's Jim and Brian. Hey guys, we'll be in touch soon in regards to our interview. Glad to see you're both looking well and happy. God bless.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we're definitely excited about that. Terry, hello, Brandon, Stephanie. Hope you had a great one or wonderful fourth. Really like your channel. Yeah, we had an amazing time. Yes, we did. Perfect.
Yeah, Dean said if it's your choice, it should be. I had a wreck one time, and if I had my seatbelt on, I would have been dead. That's not my opinion. That's what the state trooper said. Yeah, a lot of cops will tell you that
Yeah,
because it's a 50-50 chance the way the car ends up or how you're hit.
because I'm telling y'all what, I didn't work it. I was there, but I sat there and when I pulled up, the body was separated. One half of it was on the white line, the other half was in the ditch on fire, and literally cut completely in two. Did not leave one drop on the seatbelt. I used to hear people talk about that all the time. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Seen it with my own eyes.
We don't want to hear that. Leighton is very intelligent and diligent. Kayson has climbed out of his shell on the farm. Autistic children often do well with animals. Yeah, he does.
Do you two ever
Dean,
find time away for just each other? Usually, I mean, we do things sometimes, just us, but most time we're always with the kids. That's one thing we've always done is our kids do everything with us.
but yeah, we do try to get a date night so that we can do it by ourselves.
But here lately, we've been actually getting on this side by side, and we've been riding the property at night.
Or going and watering the garden, just the two of us
Yeah.
after the kids go to bed.
So that's yeah, it's pretty neat.
We did notice that we have a bunch of baby rabbits that, or I don't, they're not babies. They're
Not
like
now.
mobile, but when we first started riding around, they were about this size, and now they're getting closer to like this.
Yeah, Nancy. That's a law here in Oklahoma too. You don't, if you're in the back seat, you don't have to buckle up.
Yep. We don't tell the kids that though.
Yeah.
They know they're supposed to be buckled up. Battle toads? Do we have any battle toads? Never heard of them.
No.
Same here. I was in a rollover before seatbelts were law, and if I had had my seatbelt on, would have been killed with a broken neck. As it was, I was halfway under the car in the end. Yep.
Yeah, it's so crazy, but it's just one of those 50-50 deals. I mean, I know
Yeah.
there's, I mean, I've seen it where if somebody would have had a seatbelt on, they would have survived. But um, I can almost tell you, I could just name numerous accidents off like that.
This one says, Brandon, you may already know, but green tea and milk thistle will flush the gallbladder.
No, I didn't know that. Somebody did send me a remedy, and if I can't go to the doctor, I mean, if I can't get any, so I'm gonna have to try it. But um,
Epsom salt
Epsom
and
salt and olive oil with mixed with lemon juice.
Uncle Rocky is the rabbit that escaped still around. Yes, we
Yes.
still see him every night
He's
up
got
by the
this.
garden.
Yeah, he's got the same spot. It's like the last 3 nights we went up there. He's in the same spot.
Mm-hmm. We almost run him over every time too, knowing that he's going to be there. Just we don't think about it. But with my husband, if he had a shoulder belt on, he would have had a severe brain injury, like Brandon says. 50-50.
It
Yep.
is. And you know what it really boils down to be honest with you, is if that's the day God wants you to come home.
Yep.
That's what it really boils down to. And I'm a firm believer in that. And yeah, that's just because here's the deal, guys. Every one of our days are already picked. Um, and I do not want to know my day, but God has a day for all of us to come home. And some of it may be sooner for others. But that is my biggest fear, and I do, especially when I get sick and I'm so terrified. I'm not scared to die. I'm not scared to die, but I'm scared what will happen to my family if I don't get them raised. You know, yeah. I don't even like talking about it because it gets me all worried.
Jeanne said, "Don't eat Epsom salt." That's what I thought when he said that. I was like, I use that for my bathtub. um,
Well, I don't have gallstones, they say, but
when the Walkers brought Carly to you is when I subscribed. Been with y'all since. I love all three of your channels.
well,
Thank you,
awesome. Thank you
Teresa.
so much for watching. We greatly appreciate it. We do, because I mean, it means a lot to us, and I know there, we do have the members deal, and you don't miss out on anything. You just get to see things sooner, and just because you ain't a member doesn't mean you don't help us here on the farm. By you watching our videos and sharing our videos, you're helping us. You allows us to do more things with the animals and have all the animals. I know there's tons of people always trying to say how do you afford the feed for it or whatever. These animals are well taken care of. Um, that's the deal. I just enjoy them. They're a great therapy, and I just love them. I love them to death. Now, here's the deal. My way of taking care of animals might be totally different from the way you took care of them or somebody else. That's our biggest deal right now is with our dogs. The dogs are out there with the goats, and people think they ought to be inside, but these are livestock guardian dogs, and they need to be in the environment that they're going to be in growing up.
Um, Does diabetes run in your family? No, it doesn't run in his family. So we
It,
don't think that's it.
it runs
But
in a bloodline, but it's not in.
the
Well,
immediate.
yeah, it's not an immediate family. Um, well, I say that my grandfather had diabetes, but my dad don't. My uncles don't.
Yeah, didn't his come on late in life though?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about Grandpa doing that.
The nearest town is south of us is Ardmore, Oklahoma. Rich said, I never miss a video. I wait for y'all's channel to pop up daily. Well, thank you so much. And I can tell there is so many of y'all been sharing our stuff on Facebook. It's been awesome. All the reels and man, we've been growing fast on Facebook, and it's because of each and every one of y'all.
Brandon, do you collect patches from different police agencies?
So yes, I do have some, and
But
I just don't have the place to put them up right now, and that's what kind of got it all on hold. And but I do have some.
oh yeah, Katie, I knew I missed one. She said, "True, God kept my husband alive. He was pronounced dead on the scene. He flipped and rolled his car, shook and hit his head over 70 times. He was coma for 3.5 months. So he survived that."
That's awesome. I'm in from Canada, and I love the way you say "our."
Now that I don't know where Brandon got that,
What?
but I mean your whole family does that. Like, is he talking about our like OUR? Where is it at?
Right here.
Oh no, he's talking about hour like hour clock. Say hour.
Our.
Oh, maybe it's different. But he like OUR. He likes to say R, and I'm like, no, that's ARE. But I don't know. I like my I like my words. I'm a word person. I take care of my animals differently than y'all, but I've learned to respect yours. It's not always easy, but it is possible.
Yeah, and there is things that we learn as we go, but I promise, once we get our house built, and I do have my permanent barn installed, it's going to be totally different. We're putting money back so we can build a very nice place up there for the animals. I do. I want that walk through barn to where all the animals are in, but um,
Kind of like Heartland.
I don't know what that is.
The show.
I've never watched it.
You watched Heartland. We used to watch it together
Oh, I don't remember
with the
that.
horses.
Oh,
The TV show.
maybe I don't remember it.
We used to watch every series. Kevin says, hate to cut out early, but 5 a.m. comes early.
Oh, I
Y'all
know.
have a good night and
You
morning, rather. I know it is
have
morning.
a good day tomorrow. I have over 1,400 patches. Wow, that is crazy. Max lives with another deputy. I watch on YouTube, but when you come on live, I come on here because reason it don't let me comment on YouTube. Huh? That's weird. Let me. Oh, yeah, I remember that now.
I'm like, we used to watch all the time.
What's your name on YouTube? Is it the same name? I'll go back and look at that.
Are you still having problems with your owls and hawks?
So yes and no. I spoke with the game warden. They're getting me in contact with one of these people that come out and set traps to get them. But I did learn this. Ever since we've got Harry down here, and we've let the black silkies out. They don't come through here very. They don't take the dive bombs like they used to. So what I've learned and looked up is when they see those solid black chickens, they think of them as I want to say the crows. They think they're crows, and I've watched the crows. The crows will give them a run for their money.
Okay, Becky says you have to be a subscriber in order to communicate. You have to be a subscriber to actually comment.
Oh, okay. I guess that's must have happened in the update then.
Maybe. I didn't
So
know.
I guess you got to be a subscribe to actually. So make sure you're subscribed.
Yeah, subscribing is free. It's
Yeah.
not any kind of membership
Yeah,
or nothing like
there
that.
it is free to subscribe or follow on Facebook. I've been
53
watching Bob and
years of
Pat
marriage.
since day one. I've met them a few times. Yeah, we used to watch them all the time. I watch you on my TV and use my phone to comment.
She is a subscriber. So I don't know.
Well, I took a screenshot of it, and I will go back and make sure. So we did have a bunch of moderators at one time. So I'll go back and make sure nothing happened. Well, actually, I'll let Steph talk real quick.
Me?
We know
The
you
black
like to
Cooper
talk.
Moran chickens and the hawks and owls don't bother our hens. You may have to have an account to comment, but if she's subscribed, then she has to have an account. So
Yeah.
I don't know, something different.
Let me pull your channel up here, and we'll see.
See, you still talking. I watch on TV, but chat on the tablet. A lot of people do that too because you want to see it bigger, so you might watch it on TV. But you comment down. You can also try hanging some fishing line in the spots where they are flying and attacking. They hate the fishing line.
Well, I'm telling you, boys, they think they have not messed with us at all since
Hey,
then.
Nancy. Oh, I forgot about him.
Who?
Totally. Oh, right, this orange one. Forgot about that dude. Do you still need any states to fill out the map? Do you remember which one it was?
We got North Dakota.
I wrote it down on one of these papers, but obviously that paper's not here anymore. Yeah, we got North Dakota, so it was only one more. But we don't remember which one it was. Where's Pennsylvania? Was it Pennsylvania? No. Where's New York? I feel like we had a New York. Oh yeah, New York's up there.
So, Maria, I don't know what's going on. You're not on the blocked list.
Mm-hmm.
One was Wyoming.
I thought so, but there's one on there. Is that what someone said?
Yeah.
See, I thought that too.
Well, they're
Vermont.
all full.
Yeah, Vermont was it.
Vermont? Yeah, it's up there.
Vermont was, yeah. I
Well,
thought
that's
it
it.
was Wyoming, though. Maybe one of the kids punched it in over here. I don't know. Maybe we should do a roll call.
No, that's it. That's all of them. Oh, Hawaii, Alaska. Or no, yeah, Alaska.
Anyone here in Alaska or live in Alaska? Yeah, we had South Dakota. It was just North Dakota.
It was Alaska that
New
we.
Mexico?
No, we got that. It was
Oh,
North
Mexico.
Mexico ain't in the United
Oh,
States.
yeah, we discovered that the other day. I forgot about that. They said New Mexico. It made me think of it. Small flags around. Yeah, we do have some flags. Stephanie, I'll watch you and Kayson this afternoon, and it brought back a lot of memories of me and my boys when they were little. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be able to go back and watch them
Utah?
for a long time.
No, we have Utah. I love your family and I've been sub for about a month. In that time, your two youngest have made great strides in their speech. All of your children are showing they are loving and caring. Yeah, and they have not the two youngest. It was the two middle kids, but they have speech again. They have 2 weeks in July. I believe it starts next week though.
They said someone said Alaska earlier. Do you have
Yeah.
Hawaii? Yes, we have Hawaii.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We're going to take y'all's vouch. They said Alaska. So
Yeah, maybe it was. I don't think it was.
we
but
are taking y'all's word and we are putting. So now we do know we
What are you
officially
getting one of those out for?
putting in Alaska.
Oh, they're saying we don't have Alaska.
They said somebody was in here earlier at the broadcast said they was from Alaska.
Oh. I thought you were saying that they didn't.
So we officially have a
Thank you,
subscriber in every state in the United States, including Canada, the UK, Australia. There was one more.
Yes, we have Utah.
Well, let me comment a few minutes ago on
It's fine
YouTube,
now.
so I guess okay.
Good night, Andel.
Yeah, good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Now, sometimes, well, that would only be in a live. Sometimes there is a timer. Africa, yes, yeah, that was another one we had was from Africa.
Maryland. Was that maybe it?
Oh yeah,
I think it was.
Maryland.
Is
Never
anybody
mind.
from Maryland? I know it's something different. It wasn't Alaska because I remember Alaska being way down here and we had that whole talk about it last time. But there is a spot. There is a mark. I don't know. We're just gonna.
Oh,
We'll
we
do
do
that one day.
have Japan too. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
South
Nebraska.
America.
Now you need to start getting someone in the 16 USA territories.
Yeah, I'm going to get me a map for that. And I actually think it's on the back. When I bought two of them, I thought they was going to be separate. I do eventually want to go in like to little towns that are on there and actually put them on there, but that's going to take
New Zealand.
a long time. And New Zealand, yes.
Oh, born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland.
It is so crazy how YouTube has connected us with everybody around the world. That is amazing.
I'm going to find this piece of paper later.
I don't know what you're...
I don't either. You want to see our mail?
Mail. We got tons of it.
Oh, that was, yeah. That was that.
I thought you... I don't know what you put it on.
I don't either. You know what? I think it was on one of those loose sticky notes, and I threw those away when I swept yesterday. They were in the floor, so I
That
threw them away.
would be on you then. All right.
India.
Yeah, I seen that they had something going on in Arkansas. I was born in Germany.
Yes, we have Missouri.
Ed's got a
Vietnam.
subscriber from Indiana
India.
or India. I'm sorry. See, I just want to make words up.
It's a lot of thumbtacks.
Arstone says, you guys are very dedicated. I'm curious what the channel would be like in 5 years. I know it would. I don't know. There's no telling. I will say my next big goal is 50,000 subs, and we are so close.
Mine's 15.
Like we're about 2,500 away from. Yeah, 2,500 away from 50,000 subs. That's crazy.
Now, this map does have cities. It has quite a few cities, actually, but that's a lot more thumbtacks than we probably have.
Well,
ready for it. It might be time for reading glasses, Brandon.
Dean said he's got somebody watching his channel from the Philippines. Wow. Hello, Eddy Family Farm. Love watching your videos and your family. From where did it go? Missed it. Let's see here.
Found Daniel Arms from other Leo pages. I'm a sister of the recent retired Leo of 40 years, so my bonus is watching about 15 different families. Each channel is an outlet away from my home every day.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for watching. We greatly appreciate it. Our baby boy was born in Rome. Wow. That's crazy. Oregon, we got Oregon. Yeah, but I don't
like to give away on open YouTube my small town, sometimes not even a state even. I have had stalkers sharing my info before. It can be dangerous sharing such things.
Oh yeah, that's the deal. Anymore, you can find anybody. It's crazy. Yeah, we have Connecticut.
We do.
Yeah.
Right there. I knew it was somewhere over here. Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, guys, it's 12:36 from Mississippi, Arizona. We want to thank each and every one of y'all for hanging out with us this evening. We had a really good time, and I don't know. We may go live in the morning with the Eddies. If everything plans out right, we'll be going live with the Morning with the Eddies. If you don't know that channel, let me share that with you real quick. Yeah, the Morning with the Eddies, we just kind of go live and sit and drink coffee and get the day started. But really, it's been however I feel in the morning, if my side's hurting or not.
Did you put it already?
Yeah, I just posted it up there.
Say I got it.
And
it's a lot easier on the phone than on the computer.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, good night to y'all as well. Yes, we had an amazing time. Like I said, we're going to sign off, And thank y'all so much for hanging out and watching us. And please like and share our videos. That does nothing but help us. Hope y'all have a wonderful night. God bless.
Good night, guys.